Seeing the triangle brings the focus of the mind, natural focus. But at the same time, we do not make any effort. We start moving it on a triangle. Our fourth sheath that is at work in the state of stillness in the body, in the state of energy is equally distributed. So we experience the state of calmness. And then we drop. And after that, the mind experiences as if everything has stopped when you're saying Shanti, 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 and remain there. You need not, you enter into the state of doing nothing. In that state, we experience this body is a part of physical universe. Breath and all the movement and the changes that is taking place is a part of subtle energy universe. Don't we know? I see the solid is nothing but energy, quantum. I'm not going there, but just to complement to understand. And then we start recognizing, oh, these thoughts coming from the cosmic mind. Oh, the body of the existence is the entire universe. Oh, my eye has its own universe. False eye depends on the physical energy, mind, possessions, thoughts, emotions. This is individual universe, and that is what the false eye. That keeps a separation. And then comes the fifth one. The fifth one gives an individuality. What is that individual? I'm different from the universe. Here is the universe, here I am. So here is my honey, and here I am. Here is my son, and here I am. Oh my goodness. And then multiplicity of the universe is created in the mind due to ignorance, and we continue to live. We have to remove that. I just explained, so we'll go deeper into these five. We're almost in a state of doing nothing, and at the same time, we are clear about the five sheaths. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand, your awareness on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside, know your experiences, bring the hands down. We will share our experiences now. Yes, uncle and nephew.
Um, my this is probably one of the deepest meditations I've been in. Um, it encompassed observing a lot of things going on, and me contemplating and reflecting on the five sheaths, the concept of projecting, and just letting go of things to
Yeah,
a point in which it just created this just feeling of joy with weightlessness. Um, and at some point, I actually felt like my heart was a vacuum and it was just trying to pull me in. And I felt resistance from it. And then I started going through contemplation and reflection. I said, you know what, forget it. And everything just settled into this place of nothingness.
beautiful. That is what I said. You're doing practice of meditation for 50 years, nothing is going to happen. No, but everything is going to happen according to Google and great people who say 5 minutes of instant meditation. That needs to be understood. So, how are you?
Good. It was very, very deep. Um, from the quick, short, and fast breath, I almost felt like I wasn't in control of that. It was just automatic, and it was very pleasant to be behind the breath
Good.
and just watching it happen. And then the Nyasa was very, I want to say, more sensational than usual. But then once we got to the triangle, just absolute happiness and
Very.
peace.
Yeah, that is what happens if we follow this. It is known as the discernment of five koshas, five sheets. And once you bring that discernment during any practice, it brings the wonderful result. How are you, David and Jerry?
Um, yeah, for me, it was similar to Stephen's, like probably one of the most deepest meditations I've had. It started, your last name. It started when I was paying attention to my energy, and that tingliness in my body just sort of carried through right until we got to the triangle in the heart. And then it was the only word I can describe as bliss.
Yes, you pick up any sheet, and what happens? It is enlightened by our consciousness, and that can take us deeper. Whether you pick up and hold on that this physical first sheet is the part of the entire physical universe, we experience the bodilessness. Because now it's a part of the physical universe. Beautiful. How are you, Jerry?
Sir, I'm good. Yeah, it was a lot of reflection during the breath work and the nyasa of the 5 sheaths. So just kind of observing them and then seeing how we use them, but they don't use us, kind of, I guess. And after that, stillness. So once we got to the triangle, just totally still.
Totally still, yeah. That stillness also reflects into the silence, and after the silence, what do we say? Awakening takes place. Beautiful. How are you, Rakesh?
Thank you, sir. Today I was just lost in nothingness. So it was very, very cool. I just lost.
Good. That's wonderful. That is, that should be remain there. Objectivity is found when the mind is outside, wavering, wandering, obsessed. That's beautiful. How are you, Kate?
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for the beautiful practice. I am actually struggling with words. This cow struggling with words. Immersion. That's the word I guess I can use. Immersion, and the beautiful and discernment. That's As you were, and I could just say yes, 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 yes to everything you were just saying.
Yeah,
so that's how I. So yes, if that it's. Yeah.
Thank you for saying yes to everything. Beautiful, Kate. How are you? Anesthesia.
Thank you. It was deep, and it was being behind, I think, some of sheets, because I'm not sure about this fifth ignorance, and sometimes I remembered, checked everything out. Sometimes I just dropped and felt nothingness and joy, darkness. So yes.
Yeah, it comes and goes because the mind enters into ignorance and then it goes deep back into the state, what we see the natural state. I have a lot of thoughts are coming. I'm holding it back, so we will understand later. How are you, Ashok?
सर एकदम बढ़िया मस्त and very cool in silence.
Very good. He is very happy, relaxed, and calm. That is what he explained in Hindi. So, how are you, Samir?
Sir, it was very dark, very deep. It was very peaceful, and just I was totally still and my body was totally stiff. I didn't want it to move. Means sometimes you feel like moving, I didn't want it to move at all. I just enjoyed it, sir. Totally thorough, half an hour. It was very good experience.
Very good. So anytime we have a feeling of movement, it comes from our sheet, the mind. Mind has a desire, but it is supported by the fifth sheet. But then we hold back. So who holds back? The fourth sheet. So that is how the more and more we have that clarity and understanding, we start living in meditation all the time. How are you, Brandy?
Morning. I'm fine. Thank you. I had a hard time at first getting into a deep state of meditation. And when you said something about halfway through about not having your sheaths in harmony, there was like a really quiet invitation that rose up in me and was like, everybody, all the sheaths come into harmony. And they did. And then I was able to just get into, kind of my regular practice. My mind was running around and my foot hurt and stuff. And I guess I was just kind of pressing along until I just let it all come together. And then it was the second half of my practice was a little more typical for me and deep and quiet and
Yes. Remember, I got this word harmonious interaction of these 5 sheets. Harmonious interaction of paddle, brake, steering, 4 wheels is required. Then only we can reach to the real self. So how are you, Edward?
So, I'm good. It was very peaceful. It was very deep. At the same time, it looks like that I am behind the practice and practice is happening in front of me. It was very peaceful.
Yeah. Practices, you are driving on a cruise but you are different from the cruise, you are different from the car, you are different from the paddle, you are different from the brake. This is what is all about the 5 sheets. So normally here in our country, and in there also in India, it is the same thing. We study, okay, these are the 5 sheets. Done. We have understood. But how to apply that in our daily life is missing. You can ask anyone, Sam, you can ask anyone that what are the 5 sheets. They will tell you, they will explain you academically. But doing academically is not meditation. So that is all for today. We'll meet again. Thank you very much.
Girish, I have a quick question. He's gone.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no, he's not gone.
What question? Kate is asking a question.
Nothing to do with this. It has to do with I have tried to click on when I can't come the meditations and I can't get in. It says that I can't get in.
You can't get in. Let me check whether
I have
you
2
have
Google accounts. Maybe